The door behind the tree. It was a bright summer morning in the little town of Meadowville. 10-year-old Ayaan loved exploring the woods behind his house. Every day after school, he packed his backpack with a sandwich, a flashlight, and his favorite slingshot, then disappeared into the trees like a tiny explorer. But one afternoon, something new caught his eye. Deep in the forest stood an old oak tree much larger and older than the rest. Its trunk was so wide that 3 people could barely wrap their arms round it. Ayaan had passed that tree many times, but today, sunlight hit it at just the right angle, revealing something strange. There was a small wooden door hidden in the bark. It had no handle, no keyhole, just a carving of a moon and stars. Ayaan's heart raced. How did I never see this before? He whispered. He touched the door gently, and suddenly, it glowed. The carving began to shimmer, and a soft voice whispered, "Only those who believe may enter." Before he could move, the door swung open with a gentle creak. Curiosity won over fear. Ayaan stepped inside, and the moment he did, everything changed. The air sparkled. The forest round him transformed into a glowing land filled with talking animals, floating lanterns, and rivers of silver light. Butterflies as big as his hands fluttered by, and a friendly fox wearing a tiny scarf approached him. "Welcome, traveler," the fox said with a bow. "You've entered Ilaria, the world of forgotten dreams." Ayaan blinked. Forgotten dreams? The fox nodded. Every time a child gives up on their imagination, a piece of Ilaria fades away. Our world is dying, but maybe you can help us bring it back. Ayaan followed the fox through fields of glowing flowers and past trees that whispered songs. Everywhere he looked, parts of the land were dim gray and lifeless. "What happened here?" he asked. "The dream light," said the fox sadly. "It was stolen by the shadow of doubt. Without it, children stop believing in magic and Ilaria begins to disappear." Ayaan clenched his fists. "Then we have to find it." They journeyed to a mountain made of crystal glass. Inside its caves, shadows twisted and whispered. In the center of the chamber floated a glowing orb, the dream light. But a tall, dark figure stood guarding it. The shadow's voice was cold. "Why fight for what isn't real?" Ayaan stepped forward. "It is real. Magic is what we make when we believe in something good." The shadow laughed. "And what do you believe in, boy?" Ayaan thought of his mother's bedtime stories, of how he used to build castles out of pillows and draw dragons that could fly. He smiled. "I believe in dreams that never give up." As soon as he said it, the dream light blazed like the sun. The shadow screamed and disappeared into mist. The light spread across the land, bringing color back to every tree, flower, and creature.
Ilaria was alive again. The fox smiled. "You've done it, Ayaan. You've reminded the world that imagination keeps us young." The glowing door appeared again behind him. "It's time to go home," the fox said softly. "But remember, Ilaria lives as long as children keep dreaming." Ayaan stepped through the door and found himself back in the real forest. The door in the oak tree was gone. Only the carving of the moon and stars remained, faintly glowing. He ran home with a big smile on his face. That night, when his mother tucked him in, she noticed something shining on his bedside table, a small silver leaf that sparkled like starlight. Ayaan smiled and whispered, "I'll never stop believing." Moral of the story: magic never truly disappears, it only hides when we stop believing. Keep your imagination alive, because every dream begins with belief.